Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today for Stock Talk. Today is a Monday. We're looking at the 27th of July. It's a brand new week. Honestly, I thought that last week, pretty positive. No huge substantial gains, but I thought that we were building on, basically sort of breaking through. There was a lot of hope in Corona stocks that we were coming up with a cure. Somebody was going to be manufacturing one, and maybe if it's not a cure, maybe some sort of a vaccine, and the economy would be able to get back to brewing. Honestly, today was a down day. We were down $276, basically with change 277, which is 3% of the portfolio, bringing the total profits to $102, dating back to late March when we started this. So we've had some growth, and we've pretty much been sort of like giving it back. We made one trade today, basically right off of the bell. We sold XSPA. Basically what XSPA did was on Friday, during the after hours trading period, XSPA basically released more shares out into the pool, which basically waters down the stock, basically telling you that it was going to go down right off of the bell. I sold the XSPA. I've been having with me basically since May. May, I think, is basically on the same day. I bought Mark, I bought XSPA, and I bought a third one. I sold that last week as well. I don't remember which one that was. When I sold that one, I made a little bit of money. I put that money into DraftKings. So when I sold XSPA, I put that money into Nokia. Nokia, I know it makes everybody think of the 90s block cell phone that we all had in the late 90s, where we were playing Snake, and that was about it. But Nokia is one of the companies that Apple is actually working with to come up with the next generation of 5G that should be exploding really soon. There's kind of three companies that are really big into the 5G. One is from Turkey, and I was reading this story. I guess something that company did pissed everybody off, and right now nobody wants to work with Turkey with their 5G technology, and they're moving in a different direction. And I believe it is Ericsson and Nokia, which are kind of the forerunners in 5G. Nokia, kind of a cheaper stock, only $4.34 as of right now. So I was able to jump in. I only had 4 stocks that were positive today. Luckin Coffee, WWE, and FSLY. Nokia was also one of those, up almost 1% at 0.93. Not making big off of that, but basically able to dive in, put a little bit of money into it, and watch to see what happens with that in the foreseeable future. Looking at the history of Nokia stock, it's not a big one to go up or go down. They gain a lot of business off of the whole 5G deal. I'm sure that it's going to go up, but I don't see it as a company that's just going to tank out. A lot of times, when you're reading things about invest in this because of the fact that it has a chance to go up, like with pharmaceutical companies, you watch that one, you don't mind if you lose a little bit, but when you lose a little bit every day and then all of a sudden you look over and you're like, I've lost 44% of my money, that one honestly kind of sucks. But Nokia kind of looked like a pretty safe bet, even though it's kind of funny to think about investing in something that was so big back in the 90s. Like I said, not much positive today. FSLY, that one right now is sitting at $80 a share, and it wasn't that long ago. FSLY was sitting at about 100. It has been a beast. It has a lot more green days than red days, but it might looks like it kind of like it lost steam. So honestly, with FSLY, you got to be wondering if they're able to build off of that Walmart business, or if this is just going to be about it, and you find a good spot to cash out and jump off. As of right now, I'm 11% up on the money that I put into FSLY. I bought into it, and I believe it was around 60, and it just was something that just kept going up. In 1 month, it doubled in price from a $40 stock to an $80 stock. So you got to be wondering what's going on with that. Nokia was up almost 1%. WWE up 0.5%. Lucan Coffee was up a third. Cody Makeup was even on the day. When you look at the losers of the day, the biggest loser of the day was Caesars. Obviously, people not being able to go out and gamble in casinos in large numbers, people not wanting to travel. Caesars Entertainment basically owns a lot of the Las Vegas casinos, and people aren't wanting to get on planes, which hurts your airline stocks. We've got Spirit, we've got Spirit, JetBlue, and Southwest. All of those were down today. JetBlue down 2/3. We've got Southwest that was down 0.5%. And then Spirit was down almost 2%. So, you know, just finding that cure, finding that vaccine, finding that anything is going to be a big plus on moving those forward. Dave & Buster's was down 7.75%. Putting that in there, we got Red Robin down 5.75%. And where's my Cheesecake Factory at? Cake, C-A-K-E. Oh, wow, only down 0.5%. So there's your restaurants right there. Carnival and Norwegian down 7% each. DraftKings down 6.5%. That's got to be off of the big scare last night with the Florida Marlins and Baltimore Orioles game basically getting canceled due to too many positive corona tests and not being able to actually field a game, field a team. So I haven't paid attention to the news today. I don't know what that means for the Marlins game today, if they were going to basically have one. But obviously, if you're having to cancel games, you're not going to be able to field the season, which hurts your sports book, which hurts your fantasy betting, and that's how PENN as well as DraftKings are going to be making money in the foreseeable future. So we'll see what goes on with that. Today was a down day, but we got to start pushing the ball positive, start making some big moves, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully Nokia down there in the 5G pays off in the future. Peace out, guys.